Kostor baru kundu misi baru Nakoya Satraka Zatraka Risu worthy of Mordor.
If you didn't know, we're Lord of the Rings marks. At least I am, and Swaggy G is. Moops doesn't really care as much. This was the first Lord of the Rings game that was actually nice. Shadow of Mordor was in like forever before that. Yeah. You played it a good amount?
Yeah, we like played it the same amount until that's when
same amount as Swaggy.
Oh, you played that much?
Yeah.
So I did not play it that much, even though I had it on GameFly. It was my GameFly that these guys were using. But it still looked dope every time I watched you play.
Oh, it's a fun ass game.
It got better and better the more shit you got.
Like the more people you controlled and stuff?
And
the more abilities.
The more abilities you
okay.
unlocked?
Yeah. It's cool. It's just every once in a while it felt like Force Unleashed to me. Like, oh, this takes place in the Star Wars universe, but he's way more powerful and everything. That's what I felt about this game. I'm like, okay.
Because you're killing like hordes of
But
people by yourself.
you're killing hordes and you're like controlling people, and this takes place between The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings, which this game will too. I was like, if he was doing all this shit, he should have affected the movies a little bit.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm sure this will look dope. So it's called Shadow of War, which I wish they would have known they were gonna do this. The first one's called Shadow of War. The second one's called Shadow of Mordor.
Yeah.
So
It's hard to tell with success though. How's
Yeah.
it go?
The world of men is ending.
everyone has Galadriel on music. Hey, they're making a new ring.
In the fires of Mount Doom, a ranger and a wraith, bound together in death, crafted the one thing that could challenge Sauron, a ring of power.
Hey, that's hard.
But power can blind those who seek it.
Damn.
The great deceiver has returned to Middle-earth
Hey.
to rebuild his armies, to rule all. Their corruption will be contained no longer.
Hey.
The war for Mordor begins.
Hey, that's fucking hard. The Witch King. The first black dude in all of Lord of the Rings.
Where the fuck is
What the? Ring. Damn.
I'm coming for you.
Was it off it?
Yeah, you lost some weight from this one.
Well,
Hey.
yeah, it should be a lot harder.
Yeah, because having that
Have that
race,
shit was
Gameplay
dope.
next week.
having that race made it so much easier.
Damn, that shit looked way nicer than the first one. It looked like there's gonna be a lot more locations. Like from the movie.
There's a lot. From the movie, yeah.
That was so dope.
Yeah, I was like, there's already a lot of locations.
Yeah, there are so many places.
Yo, that is so hard that they're building the fucking Barad-dûr tower while he's there. That's so dope. Because you didn't see that in the first one, right?
No.
There was like nothing constructed. All there was is that like statue of Sauron. Damn, that's dope. Now I might have to go back and play the first one before this comes out.
It's long as fuck.
Yeah, and if you die, it makes it harder.
Yeah, because,
Yeah,
That's what I like
move,
about it. Yeah,
people move around.
Shit.
Some of them are dope though.
Fuck, man. Damn it. Because I wanted them to connect it to the movies more, and it looks like this one's going to connect to the movies more.
Yeah.
You're going to have to fight Balrogs.
I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do that. I guess you have a wraith, but
You're gonna have to
lose
have
your
your
wraith.
Well-
You're gonna have to have your wraith. No, look, it wouldn't have that as the fucking
I mean, it showed it in the beginning.
thumbnail.
Yeah, he had it in the beginning and he lost it. But if you
And
lose
that's
that,
when he has the hammer too, so he could be forged in the ring.
It doesn't matter. He got the ring, so he probably gonna have mad abilities
Yeah,
they didn't
that's
have
true.
before. At the end of the first one,
But the wraith was man let him control the shit though. But that's how
at the
you
end of the
control
first one, what happens? Don't you fight Sauron and get like fucked up or some shit?
I mean, yeah, but I didn't like finish it all the way through.
But you know how it ends, because I'm pretty sure that's how it ends.
Because I fought Sauron, but that wasn't the end of the game.
Yeah,
There's
it
like
was-
more
okay.
after that.
I remember that fight.
Because I think the end
It
of
took
it
me a
is like,
long ass time.
you get fucked up. I'm pretty sure. I've seen a gameplay video. Damn, that looks dope. All the Nazgul looked hard as fuck.
They fucking traveled like Death Eaters.
Yeah, that's how they should. They should have been more kind of magic based in the movies, but whatever, it's fine. They can do more in video games anyways.
Yeah, they just rode horses in the movie.
Oh, and the Felbies.
Well, yeah, in the Philippines. But I feel like the way they did it in the Hobbit was better. But I mean, they were just racing.
Well, yeah, but everything in The Hobbit was better on that side. Like, they made Sauron hard as fuck. When he wasn't even there and he was fucking Gandalf up.
Yeah.
So, they even made Gandalf better in the fucking Hobbit. Where he comes in, word of power, everybody.
And everyone's just gone.
So, I'm sure this will be fun. But it will never beat the best Lord of the Rings games ever. But
If they took it, well, no, it's just a different type of game.
yeah, it's a totally different type of game. Totally different type of game. But I hope they put more stuff that wasn't like Assassin's Creed based in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the jumping off the tower.
Yeah,
and shit.
Yeah, a lot of times it felt like you should never die. But
In this game?
yeah.
Well, because you had the Wraith too.
Yeah, you did. You have to plan, but still. There are certain things that you fucked up, and it's like you have everyone in that entire place coming for you, and there's nothing you can do.
This one, they said there's a bunch of new stuff. Like, there's going to be a bunch of new locations. I read some stuff. A bunch of new locations from the movie. You know how you, like, can control people?
Yeah.
Now, everything that you do will infect, like, the construction of Mordor. So, like, it's not just going to be affecting the people now. It's affecting the world, which I think is so dope. So, let's see if you fuck up a certain area.
Yeah.
Like, the construction there is going to be different than it would be if you weren't fucking it up.
That's pretty
So
good.
now, when you have your, don't you get like, your rivals in the game or some shit? Like, if you don't kill them, they get away and they...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now those people,
And then they're gunning for you.
they will create, like, their own fortresses. That's what it said. So it's going to be, like, unique to however you scarred them or whatever the fuck. So that's pretty dope.
So you could play it over and over, and
Yeah,
it'd be different every time through.
Even though the first one was like that,
Yeah, the
but this
first
is like
one,
has a second.
It's
added
even
level.
more. Yeah.
But that makes me want to play the first one now because now I feel like it actually has something to do with the overall story of the Hobbits. Because now it's like the construction of Mordor is taking place and you're there during it. So, because the other one really had no impact on anything. It seemed like.
No, not really. It was just something fun to play.
Yeah. Did you meet the Nazguls in the first one?
I don't think so.
Okay. So that's cool. So you're obviously going to have a lot tougher enemies. Especially, that Balrog had battle armor on.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Damn. So that's fucking dope.
Sauron tamed.
And he didn't give a fuck. He literally just killed like 100 orcs right there when he came out of the fucking ground.
I mean, it's like that on that
Yeah,
one
it is,
too.
it is.
Balrog comes, fucks up all your own men.
Yeah, exactly. Friendly fire. Shit, that's gonna be so dope. I don't know if they're gonna let this be canon with that new ring that he's forging, but as long as it doesn't affect it too much, I could care less.
Well, I mean, I imagine he's just gotta get killed off.
At the very end, well, who knows if this will be the... They might make another one after this because it's so popular. But that ring LOTR.
Blue.
It looked like a wraith ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he got the hammer in the wraith hand.
That's dope.
I hope Wraith fucking got snatched.
I hope he like gets like corrupted because the ring always corrupts. The only thing though is the reason why it corrupts him is because like Sauron forged all, or he didn't forge all of them. Celebrimbor actually.
Yeah.
Forged them. Yeah.
Celebrimbor.
Is that the main dude of the Wraith?
Yeah.
Isn't it the Wraith?
Fuck.
It had to be the Wraith. It had to be the Wraith. So, if this is tied to the One Ring, that makes sense. But if it's not, then it's like, I feel like you should just wipe everybody the fuck out. I don't know how Sauron is in his physical form, but was he in physical form when you fought him in the first game?
Not really. He was more like how the Necromancer was.
Oh, okay. Alright. Either way, this looks dope. Because if you can do the same shit that you did in the first one, like control, like trolls and Balrogs and shit.
If you can control a Balrog, you should be in the game.
Okay, but there's a bunch of Balrogs. The Lord of the Rings movie made it seem like there's only one. There's a bunch of Balrogs.
Well, it was only
there used
one
to be
in the
armies
mines.
of Balrogs, yeah. So they basically all died off by then. Alright, so let us know if you're excited for this. I'm excited. Now I have to go play the first one. I don't think it gave a release date, but it gave a gameplay trailer.
Did they? No, it did. August 22nd.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Wow, that's not that far away.
Mm-mm.
Did they what?
Did they release this on PS? What was that, 3 at the time?
This came out.
Or was it just Xbox?
This came out on everything.
Yeah.
Okay.
It even came out on the PS4.
Shadow of Mordor?
They
re-released it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
Game of the Year edition or whatever the fuck.
With all the add-ons and shit.
I heard it wasn't as good though. I heard like there was it just didn't run like it should have. But that's always when they do quick ports.
Playing PS4 this time. I don't like Xbox that much. I don't like the controllers.
Oh, you played on it. Oh, it was
That was
on
what you
Xbox,
had it
wasn't
for.
Yeah,
You
that
had it on
is
the
true.
360.
I totally forgot about that.
We didn't get PlayStation 4 until like a year later.
Yeah. Well, I didn't play it. That's
2
why I
years ago.
forgot.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember seeing it, and I'm like, damn, those are good graphics. So I didn't even think of it.
Now it's
360.
like way better.
Yeah. That I don't know if that's like just a cinematic, but those graphics look like a fucking movie.
I thought it
was a
I
movie.
thought it was a movie. Like, even though I knew it was a game,
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like, fuck, this looks like a movie.
Yeah. Alright, so maybe we'll react to that gameplay trailer if it's enough. See if it's a little different than the other one. Catch you next time with Swiss Critics. Yo, if you just peeped this video, hit that fucking like button. If you didn't hit that like button,
Hit the
fuck out.
fucking like button.
But either way, this is Explicit Critics. We keep it real while other channels don't.
Actually, hit the fucking bigger button. Subscribe, motherfuckers.
You want to hit this big
The bigger
button?
the better.
Big fucking button.